Hello students, today's topic is Ohm's law. Introduction of Ohm's law, concept of Ohm's law, experimental verification of Ohm's law, graphical representation of Ohm's law. Means today we will discuss what? Concept of Ohm's law. After that, graphical verification or experimental verification of Ohm's law. After that, deduction of Ohm's law and formula of electric current. Deduction of Ohm's law and formula of electric current. Now, first of all we discuss Ohm's law. Here, suppose this is a conductor. Here we take a conductor. This conductor has what? Large number of free electrons. This conductor has what? Large number of free electrons. If the conductor connected to the potential difference V, if the conductor connected to the potential difference V, what will happen? Means this side will be positive and this side will be what? Negative. What will happen? All the electrons experiences extra force or extra velocities. All the electrons experiences extra force, gain extra forces or extra velocities. How? According to previous classes, if an external applied electric field applied across a conductor, what will happen? All the electrons accelerated towards what? Positive, because the direction of current is what? Higher potential to lower potential, higher potential to lower potential. Suppose this is a copper conductor. Because copper conductor has negligible resistance. Suppose we take first what? Copper conductor. Then what will happen? This is I, this is V. Suppose potential difference gradually increases. Suppose V gradually increases the potential difference. हम लोग gradually increase करते हैं potential difference को. Then what will happen? Suppose initially the potential difference is 2 volt. Then all the electrons accelerated towards the positive, means higher to lower. Then current is what? Suppose 2 ampere. Current कितना मिल रहा है? How much current? 2 ampere. Again increase 3 volt, 3 ampere. 4 volt, 4 ampere. This is the properties of what? What? We take copper conductor because copper conductor has negligible resistance. Means जितना potential difference increase कर रहे हैं उतना ही same as what? Increase current. Current भी increase होता है. Now next conductor, suppose we take aluminium. Here voltage is again gradually increase. Suppose initial voltage is 2 volt, then we get current what? 1 ampere. Current gradually increases. Suppose 3 volt, we get current what? 1.9. Again gradually increases. Potential difference 4 volt, current will get 2.5 ampere. This is the situation. Means जितना पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस को इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं, जितना पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस को इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं, उतनी आउटपुट करंट की यहां पर नहीं मिलती है. मीन्स मटेरियल हैज डिफरेंट पार्टिकल्स. मीन्स इनसाइड द कंडक्टर करंट क्या हो रहा है? अपोज हो रहा है. इनसाइड द कंडक्टर करंट का क्या हो रहा है? अपोज हो रहा है. मीन्स नंबर ऑफ कॉलिजन इंक्रीज कर रहा है from other electrons or ions. That's why value क्या हो रही है? Fluctuate. Value क्या हो रही है? Fluctuate. But when we take a copper, means if the potential difference increases, also current increases. Here, the statement of Ohm's law means what? According to Ohm's law, the amount of current flowing through a conductor, is directly proportional to the potential difference. Means जितना ज्यादा आप पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इंक्रीज करते जाओगे, उतनी एनर्जी क्या होती जाएगी? फ्लो होती जाएगी. कब होगी यह सिचुएशन? कब होगा? Means the amount of current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference. However, the other physical condition may be unchanged, like as temperature, strain, nature of material, etc. अगर other physical condition को हम constant रखते हैं तो क्या होगा? Potential difference is directly proportional to the what? Potential difference is directly proportional to what? Current. अगर other physical condition constant नहीं है, then potential difference is not directly proportional to the current. Potential difference is not directly proportional to the current. Here, the statement of Ohm's law what? According to Ohm's law, the amount of current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across the ends of a conductor. However, the other physical condition may be unchanged. Where will directly proportional? amount of current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference when means other physical condition, temperature, strain, pressure, it's an extra, nature of material may be unchanged. When the other physical constant, physical condition is unchanged, then what will happen? Potential difference is directly proportional to the current. Here, according to statement, I directly proportional to V. According to statement, I directly proportional to V. Because amount of current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference. So I directly proportional to V or V directly proportional to I. How? According to statement, I directly proportional to V. But we can retain as V directly proportional to I. How? Because first create the potential difference. First create the potential difference. After that flow of energy. After that flow will be energy. Energy का क्या होगा? Flow होगा. Without potential difference, energy cannot flow from one point to another point. That's why here we can retain as V directly proportional to I. Means first of all we create potential difference. Means one point is higher, another point is lower. Then flow of energy from higher to lower. Flow of energy from higher to lower. Suppose this is a plane. This is first point and this is second point. This is first point, this is second point. This is a plane, a straight line. Then energy flow from this point to this point? No, because this is a plane. Particular limit तक ही energy flow होगा. But अगर position ऐसा हो, one point is higher and one point is lower, then energy flow from higher to lower. Here we can retain as first create the potential difference on a body. After that flow of charges. After that flow of charges means flow करेगा charge. So here we can retain as V directly proportional to I. Or V is equal to, when proportional remove, then एक constant लेते हैं. We take a constant R I. We take a constant what? R I. Where R is a constant. R is a constant of proportionality. Of proportionality and is called what? Resistance. And is called what? Resistance. Now we draw graph what? IV characteristic, VI graph or IV graph. Graphical representation first we draw a circuit of Ohm's law. This is ammeter. This is rheostat. And another device is voltmeter. Here voltmeter in basic, according to basic concept, ammeter always connected in series in any circuit, and voltmeter always connected in parallel. Always connected in parallel. This is the circuit of Ohm's law. This is the circuit of Ohm's law. This is rheostat. This is rheostat potential difference. Rheostat is a device which varies the resistance. Which varies the resistance. ये क्या करेगा? Resistance को vary कराएगा. Means अगर voltage को increase करेंगे, यहाँ से voltage को अगर increase करेंगे, तो current भी क्या होना चाहिए? Increase होगा. Here graphical representation. current and voltage means IV graph. IV graph. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Y-axis denoted V and x-axis denoted what? I. And according to statement what? I directly proportional to V means V directly proportional to I. V directly proportional to I. This is angle theta. We draw a parallel to y-axis. What will happen? Tan theta equal to P by V. This is y-axis is V, parallel to this axis. This is also V. V upon I is equal to R. V upon I is equal to R. Means अगर थीटा इंक्रीज करेगा तो रेजिस्टेंस भी क्या होगा? इंक्रीज करेगा. थीटा अगर इंक्रीज करेगा तो रेजिस्टेंस भी इंक्रीज करेगा. We take one example. This is metal A, this is metal B. X-axis I and y-axis what? V. Which metal has greater resistance? Which metal has greater resistance? Here, theta directly proportional to what? R. If tan theta increase, here resistance भी क्या होगा? Resistance will also increase. Resistance will also increase. Here, theta 1, this is theta 2. So which metal has greater resistance? B has larger angle as compared to A, means B has larger resistance. B has larger resistance. A has a smaller resistance. And another concept is what? जिसका स्लोप ज्यादा है उसके पास रेजिस्टेंस ज्यादा होगा, उसके पास रेजिस्टेंस ज्यादा होगा बिकॉज करंट इसका इतना है. एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू फार्मूला व्हाट? V upon I is equal to R. I is minimum, I will be minimum, then R will be maximum. I, conductor B has minimum current, conductor A has maximum current, means conductor B has maximum resistance. Now another graph is x-axis denoted V, x-axis denoted V and y-axis denoted I. I is directly proportional to V. Graph is straight, graph will be straight, means what? Angle is what? Theta. This will be also I. Here, tan theta is equal to what? Perpendicular by base, I by V. I by V is equal to 1 by R. I by V is equal to 1 by R. The reciprocal of resistance. The reciprocal of resistance is called what? Conductance. The reciprocal of resistance is called conductance. Here theta. If theta will be increased, then conductance also will be increased. Conductance भी क्या होगा? Increase करेगा. Here we take one example. X-axis indicate what? V and y-axis indicate what? I. Which metal has greater conductance? Which metal has greater conductance? जिसका थीटा ज्यादा होगा उसका कंडक्टेंस भी क्या होगा? ज्यादा होगा. Means B has greater conductance, A has a smaller conductance. But B has, according to this graph, B has smaller resistance and A has larger resistance. A has larger resistance. Okay. Now next thing is what? Deduction of Ohm's law and the formula of electric current. Deduction of Ohm's law and formula of electric current. deduction of Ohm's law and formula of what? Electric current. Topic is what? Deduction of Ohm's law. Here we take a conductor and this conductor has large number of free electrons. This conductor has large number of free electrons and conductor connected to the potential difference V, means this side is positive and this side will be negative. Conductor has large number of electrons. All the electrons experiences force. All the electrons experiences force in a direction opposite to the direction of what? Electric field. In a direction opposite to the direction of electric field. What will happen? Means all the electron accelerated towards positive. This is the direction of electric field. Here, average velocity of free electron is known as drift velocity. Each electron has velocity Vd, drift velocity. Conductor has name L. Cross section area is A. Cross section area is A. Suppose Vd be the drift velocity of free electron in a conductor of length what? L and area of cross section what? A. V is the potential difference across the ends of conductor. Now we take formula of electric current. In the term of drift velocity. From the formula of electric current in the form of drift velocity. What is the formula? I is equal to NEAVD. I equal to NEAVD. Since the value of Vd is equal to what? The value of Vd is equal to what? Since Vd is equal to E into electric field divided by M into tau in magnitude. This is equation 1. Then from equation 1 becomes what? I is equal to NEA and the value of drift velocity is what? E into E divided by M into tau. Then I is equal to NE square A into electric field divided by M into tau. Now what will determine Ohm's law? Ohm's law is what? V directly proportional to I means I directly proportional to V. We know that Potential difference is equal to what? Potential difference is equal to what? Electric field into distance. Electric field into distance. Here dV, sorry, E is equal to what? dV upon dr. Then dV is equal to what? E into dr. According to potential gradient, here potential difference is equal to E into distance is what? L. Then E is equal to what? E is equal to what? V by L. V by L. This is equation 2. Putting the value of E, in equation 2. We get what will the formula? I is equal to, here I is equal to NE square A, and the value of E is what? V by L. V by L into M into tau. I is equal to NE square A divided by L M into tau into V, or I directly proportional to V, because N is what? Number of electron, E is what? Charge of an electron, A is what? Area of cross section, L is what? Length of conductor, M is what? Mass of an electron, and tau is what? Relaxation time. If all the values are constant, then I is directly proportional to V. Or here, if V upon I is equal to what? If V upon I is equal to what? M into L divided by NE square A into tau, or V upon I is equal to what? R is equal to M into L divided by NE square A into tau. This is the formula of resistance. Here, this is Ohm's law. This formula indicates Ohm's law from the formula of electric field. From the formula of what? Electric field in the term of drift velocity. Okay.